Hey y'all, my name is Gregory Agid, and today we're going to analyze the bridge of Charlie Parker's solo on Cherokee. So over the last few days, I've been revisiting one of my all-time favorite solos, and that's Charlie Parker's 1942 recording of Cherokee. The recording I'm specifically speaking of is the duo recording of alto saxophone and guitar. If you're looking for a great solo to transcribe, I highly recommend checking this one out. If you'd like to support my channel, please visit my website and download the transcription. So let's dig into the bridge on the second chorus. This is a fairly simple idea. However, it's a little difficult because of the key and the tempo. This is a great example of motivic development, and Bird is taking the same idea and adjusting it to fit the chord changes, and he's also making rhythmic variations to keep it interesting. The first 4 bars is a 2-5 to the key of D flat, 1 measure of E flat minor 7, 1 measure of A flat 7, and then 2 measures of D flat major 7. Over the 2-5 to D flat, Bird is playing this phrase. Bird starts the lick by descending down the E flat minor 7 arpeggio, going 7, 5, 3, 1, or flat 7, 5, flat 3, 1. And then he lowers the top note, which is a D flat, down a half step. And he keeps the grouping of notes below that the same. So Bird could be playing E flat minor 7, E flat minor 6, E flat minor 7, E flat minor 6. But I actually think that Bird is implying a 2-5-2-5 motion because the C is actually the third of the A flat 7. It's very common to double the harmonic rhythm on 2-5-1s. So instead of playing 1 measure of the 2 chord, 1 measure of the 5 chord, cats will very often play 2 beats of the 2 chord, 2 beats of the 5 chord, and then repeat that measure. So you can see that Bird, again, is descending the E flat minor 7, going flat 7, 5, 3, 1, and then lowering the top note, the D flat becomes a C, which in turn becomes the third of the A flat 7. And then you descend the A flat 7 going 3, 9, flat 7, 5. And of course, on the D flat major 7, Bird is keeping the same harmonic idea happening by descending the major 7 arpeggio, 7, 5, 3, 1. And then he changes the top note to a B flat, which is the 6th of the D flat major 7. That actually makes it a D flat major 6. So Bird is actually playing D flat major 7, D flat major 6, and alternating that sound. Let's check out the next 4 bars, which is a 2-5-1 in the key of B. As you can see, Bird is taking the same harmonic concept through this set of changes. Over the C sharp minor 7, he's descending the minor 7 arpeggio, 7, 5, 3, 1. And then he lowers the top note a half step, which is implying the F sharp 7. That is the third of the F sharp 7. So Bird is giving us a great rhythmic variation over this 2-5. On the first 2-5, the notes were grouped in sets of 4. So on this next 2-5, Bird is changing the group of notes from a grouping of 4 to a grouping of 3. And that changes where the phrase begins and ends. So instead of the phrase beginning on beats 1 and 3, the phrase actually starts on beat 1, then it starts on beat 4, and then it once again starts on beat 3 of the second measure. That's a really cool variation because it changes what beat we're emphasizing. Once again, he's keeping that same idea of just changing the top note of the arpeggio to imply 2, 5, 2, 5. And he's also changing the grouping of notes from a grouping of 4 to a grouping of 3. Another thing that Charlie Parker does is anticipate the B major 7 by 2 beats. And don't forget to growl. I'm pretty sure Charlie Parker growls on the original recording. So let's go to the next 4 bars, which is a 2-5-1 in the key of A. B minor 7, E7, A major 7. This variation is a little closer to the original, and he's just adding a triplet figure instead of playing eighth notes. He's descending the B minor arpeggio, playing A, F sharp, D, B, and then he's lowering the top note a half step to give us the third of the E7, then playing G sharp, F sharp, D, B. Great variation. I really enjoy this bridge because it's a great example of motivic development, and Bird is pretty much dealing with the same harmonic content. However, he's changing the rhythmic concept each time, giving us 3 really awesome variations. I think transcription is one of the best ways to learn more about this music. This is our opportunity to go directly to the source and find out what the masters were playing on these great recordings. I highly recommend always going to the source for the information. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Once again, if you'd like to support my channel, please go to my website and download the transcriptions there. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you all soon. Peace.